We left off, anybody?
We just finished clearing out that house, I believe, right, Dave? And it was raining, and I guess we were getting ready to go to bed. We had brought over the little girl, and she killed the fucking S&M gimp with her scalpel, and that was basically
And
where
the
we finished
Justin
up.
Bieber poster you gave her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she sliced, she severed her links to childhood innocence by killing a zombie and slicing up a Justin Bieber poster.
She said, I don't like Justin Bieber anymore. He's a sissy.
So yeah, that's pretty much where we're at then, I guess. Yeah, we're spending the evening as the rain falls down in this house.
That's okay. That's the recap. I gotcha.
Well, okay, yeah, you want to recap? Yeah, well,
Well, I kind of want to. I just kind of like
we
to refresh.
we got into this town, Dave. We came across this settlement. It's a walled settlement, and we were kind of cautious about it. But as we got nearer, and Sam with his eagle eyes spotted a couple of roaming what, I forget what we call them,
Zambies,
Zambies.
yeah. There you go.
Zambies walking around in there, and it didn't look like any people were there. The front gate was barred up with some fucking chains and shit, and the chains was on the other side of the gate, so we couldn't get to them. But we managed to get up the wall with a couple of boosties, and looking inside this settlement, we just seen some shamblers here and there, and a bunch of houses with solar panels and all this shit on them. So we figured there must be some stuff up in here. So we went inside. Checked out a house, and this house didn't have electricity and nothing. It wasn't one of the nicer houses. Anyway, not like the house of the future that we couldn't get into at first. So we stayed up in this house, had the rest of the cat stew, and tended to Jack's wounds, and we spent the night there. And then in the morning, we got up and made an effort to do a little more exploring. So we left the little girl Samantha in the house, and we went next door to try and get into this house of the future. I mean, it's got solar panels and shit. And we think we might be able to get some hot water or something. So we try and get in this house. Can't get in the front door. Me and Sam have like a little lock picking competition. Both of us fail miserably, and come to find out, Jack found out that the back door was wide open. So we went up in the back door and won't nothing on the ground floor. And there was a cellar, so we left that for later. And then me and Sam and Rose, the horse doctor, we all went upstairs. And there was a room full of a computer and books and mess that looked like it'd been ransacked. And Rose stayed in there and checked that room out. And me and Sam continued to explore the rest of the top floor. First room we went into, there was a bunch of S&M type of zombies. They was all dressed up in leather and chains, had cat o' nine tails, all that bullshit, you know. And one of them was chained to the bed with like a gimp mask on his face, you know. His mouth zipped up, eyes covered up, and all this stuff. So we stepped back out of that room, closed the door. We didn't want to interrupt whatever them zombies was doing, you know. I ain't gonna get in the middle of no freaky zombie shit. So we went to the last room on this top floor, and it was. Turned out it was some sort of nursery or something, Dave. And so I didn't want Sam to have to dirty his hands with the murder of a child zombie, which was up in this little cage, you know, like
I think at that point it's called a zombaby.
A zombie. Okay. So I took Sam's knife, a combat Rambo knife, and I stabbed the Zambaby in the head and threw it out the window. And then me and Sam went back and got hooked back up with Rose. Rose had explored the office type room or whatnot, and she found a couple of things that might be of use. But we communicated to her that there was some sort of freaky sex zombie dungeon going on across the hall. So we all got together and went in there and dealt with that shit. We fucked them zombies up bad.
Yeah, you did.
2 of the 3.
All right. And we killed the two female zombies, I guess, zombies. And we left the male zombie strapped to the bed. He didn't seem like much of a threat. and knowing that it was Samantha's birthday, we decided that it would be the best birthday present in this brave new world to let the child get her first kill on this defenseless zombie here. So we all went back downstairs, hooked back up with Jack. Jack was about halfway up the stairs. I guess he was coming to save the day, air quotes. But he had only made it up about halfway the stairs, and he was hassling for sparring and shit. You know, he ain't got half a foot. Motherfucker can't move that fast. So we hooked back up with him, told him the story, and we proceeded to go back downstairs, and then the air conditioner come on, Dave, out of the blue. Jack seemed like this was something that he had never experienced. I don't know, maybe he was from Belgium or somewhere where they ain't even got no damn air conditioner. But the air come on, it was cold air.
He is from Belgium.
After we explained to him that this was a common thing in North America, air conditioning and shit, he seemed to come around and accept that it wasn't some sort of alien invasion or something. And we went and got Samantha back from the other house. We was going to post up in here. We got air conditioning. We probably got hot water and all that shit. So we got Samantha.
Because you
brought
checked.
her over.
Yeah.
And then we proceeded to try and see what was in this cellar here. We figured it was probably another zombie sex dungeon, but come to find out it was just like a man cave, basically, Dave. I don't remember, did it have a big screen TV? I can't remember.
No, it did. Like I was saying, it had
all
surround sound. It had everything, yeah.
It had all the modern conveniences that your typical man would have, to amuse himself with. And found a couple of more of these sex costumes or whatever, a full body gimp suit, and several other things that could assist. Found a lockbox with a gat in it, and we distributed out what little ammo was in the box. And, that's basically where we're at, I think, Dave. I think
good
that's where
recap.
we ended up.
Yeah, and you guys remember you guys found a little bit of ammunition, but not too much. But you did find some 9mm rounds.
Yeah. Sam, with her eagle eye, she found the key to the lockbox. We got up in that joint, and it was good up in there.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys all have guns. It's just that, the main currency of the new world now is ammunition, man. Yeah, you need to be able to make that stuff. And with a MacGyver, sort of like Jack, you could see that.
So we're gonna
you
say,
might be able to make
Jack's
ammunition.
got a mullet, right, Dave?
Jack does have a mullet, yeah.
Okay,
he does.
So Jack is definitely, I can't remember the dude's name, but he's that
Eugene.
guy. He's Eugene. All right.
Yeah, he's I like him. I hope he's not the one that was killed.
Out of character. The whole part where Eugene was talking about being in like a role playing game, that shit.
Yeah,
the fuck out, man.
That was pretty good.
Damn, is this motherfucker really talking about role playing games?
Yep, he was. Yeah. All right, so you guys are in this man cave, and I think you guys were wanting to. You have the running water, and remember there was like on the other side of the man cave, there was this sort of like a workstation that had a bunch of gadgets and gadgets, and remember it had some remote control cars and planes and shit, and there was the hot water heater was there too, so everybody's able to get a shower, a nice hot shower, and all that stuff. You guys have a great...
Come on, Sam, let me wash your back.
Yeah? Oh.
You go right ahead, Mr. DD. I need to do some things first.
Yeah, my face is visibly disappointed. I've got like a frowny face, like the emoticon on my face. It is definitely, I definitely have the upside down C for a mouth right now. All right, Sam, suit yourself. I got to get out of this stinking ass clothes and wash, so I can take a bath.
Oh, well, here you go. And then Rose hands him the Irish Spring soap.
Oh, thank you, Miss Rose. I was just gonna take a hobo bath, but damn, I got soap now. Let's do the damn thing. All right, I jump in I start skinning my clothes right in front of everybody, Dave. But I'm like leaving a pile of zombie infested, bloody ass clothes behind me as I stroll to the
Sure. And there's a washer and dryer down here, by the water heater. All the necessities. There's a little bit of a laundry soap. It's like I was saying, this housing development really hasn't. Some places have been ransacked pretty hard, but some, like this, there's some pretty valuable stuff in here. And like I said, there's about a quarter of the houses, they have the solar panels, so not every single house is going to have electricity.
Right.
But with the map that I have here, you can take that pointer and put it on any of the houses that you want, and that's the house that you are actually going to be at. So.
Okay.
All right. So you guys want to take care of anything else before the next morning? You guys, you do hear some moaning and whatnot from undead. Well, from the shamblers and whatnot. There's like I was saying, there's some at the gate.
Right.
As you guys had seen earlier. The sun is now down, and you guys are able to have all of the nice luxuries of what you're used to having from about 4 to 5 months prior.
Yeah,
Thanks, Shimo.
this
Appreciate
is
it,
lovely. Yeah. I come out with like the towel wrapped around my head, all done up, wrapped up, and I've got a towel around my waist. All right, it's all clear. Anybody else want to wash their stinking ass, go right ahead.
Did you leave enough towels?
I get ready to grab the towel that's around my waist. Yeah, Miss Betty, this towel right here ain't even wet. I take it off my head and kind of toss it. Miss Rose. I keep wanting to call her Betty for some damn reason. Her middle name is Betty, right? I toss her the towel that I have.
That must have been devastating to Dee Dee to have Miss Betty not around when he comes back.
Yeah, the professor, she knew all about these damn zombies.
All of the women he knew on the boat are gone.
That's right. Even my main squeeze Cletus is gone.
I thought Vera was your main squeeze on the boat.
So you never told us the story of Cletus. What happened with Cletus? Did he just kind of go crazy and run off into the woods, or what? What happened with him?
Well, we was following the RV and shit, Dave, and Cletus, I don't know what he's seen, but we just pulled off and separated from him, and he told me to just be quiet. He was we was on a mission or some shit. Really, it's kind of all a blur to me because the adrenaline was pumping after that damn fast zombie and all them bikers and shit and that whole mob of zombies. But it was a whirlwind month of chasing Al Qaeda in this new world, Dave. I mean, Cletus had some sort of lead. He thought he was Jack Bauer or some shit, and we had 24 hours to disable the nuclear bomb. I don't know what was going on, Dave. Motherfucker got the PTSD or whatever. That's all I know. But I got away from him as fast as I could before I got my ass killed. My skin ain't as white as his. For long, I was gonna be a sleeper cell to him, so I got the fuck away.
It only took you a couple of weeks to get away from him. So.
That's right.
Oh, very nice. All right, so you guys are able to get cleaned up. You have, a nice bit of dinner, whatever you guys are going to eat.
We didn't find any kind of food in this house. We found a couple of cans.
Yeah, you found some canned
beets.
meat. Yeah, you found not beets. You actually found some canned meat. Yeah. Aw. Whatever you guys want. Like I was saying, you guys find whatever you want. I just put canned tinned meat, so 10 canned meat.
More Dr. Dre's beets.
Yeah, Dr. Dre. That's what it was, wasn't it?
I need to Photoshop a label.
Dr. Dre's beats.
I need to Photoshop a label with Dr. Dre's beats. I think I'll do that during the week, and that'll kind of be the main food. That's maybe Dr. Dre's Beats has a manufacturing plant or something somewhere.
And we got a can of strawberry pie filling or some shit too.
You do, yeah. You got a can of strawberry pie filling, yeah.
That shit, Sam's keeping that shit on the DL. Along with the fucking barbecue flavored Vienna sausages.
Right.
Oh yeah, and the powdered milk, and the tang. Yeah.
According to Sam, that's useful in trade in this new world. I don't know. I ain't been around no settlements that do any kind of barter system yet. Sam is the expert on this. I'm trusting Sam's judgment.
The rest of us all made it this far.
That's
Trading.
right. That's right.
Well, you guys are all survivors, I would imagine. I mean, you've lasted 4 months, so
Yeah.
That's right.
not too bad. All right, so the next morning comes. What happens? You guys, like I said, nothing, and you guys are able to. You have power the entire night. AC comes on, goes off. You have plenty of power. If you can
Awesome.
watch whatever movie you want to watch. This guy's got a
The
mad
internet system
assortment.
works?
Oh,
shit.
it is everything. Yeah, the power has the house has full power. So and it lasts throughout the night.
I checked my bank account.
The internet, however, is not working.
So what kind of DVDs did he have, Dave?
Whatever
what
you
was
wanted.
it? Okay,
Whatever you
all right.
wanted, yeah. Whatever you wanted, he had.
You weren't going to stick us with just like the season 1 of Golden Girls was all we had here or something?
He had a lot of series. He had, Golden Girls, and he had MacGyver and A-Team and a bunch of seasons of South Park. Everybody kind of,
Let's stick in the
reminisces.
Labyrinth. I don't think anyone's going to object.
He's got
Stick in the what?
He's got the Labyrinth,
The
yeah.
Labyrinth.
Yeah, the Labyrinth, yeah.
Okay, all right. Yeah, we watched The Labyrinth.
All right. Yeah, he's got.
I don't mind watching this white boy in skin tight pants run around. I enjoy this movie, but I get kind of choked up, Dave. I mean, this represents everything that is no more. This with TVs and movies, that shit they won't never be made again to my mind. This new world is all about the eat or be eaten.
Yes, there are no more Muppets.
Thank God.
But just think of what civilization comes after Mr. Didi.
It's
How
gonna be.
odd would that be? What kind of movies will they make?
I don't know. If they don't all get eaten by zombies, it'd probably be all zombie movies, I imagine, Sam. As I slightly put my arm around Sam, we're sitting on the fucking movie couch. Probably all gonna be about zombies, Sam.
Fall asleep.
Zombie dramas, zombie sitcoms, that kind of shit. That's probably all that's gonna be going on.
Well, she falls asleep on you.
Yeah,
There, Didi.
I pretend to fall asleep on him while he's yakking.
Oh God! All right, little fellas all tuckered out, I guess. Oh God, so adorable. I rest my head against his head. I fall asleep too. Fuck it, man. I'm not going to step over any bounds yet. Sam's still a young man. He's got to come to this on his own.
What about Miss Rose? What is Rose doing during all of this?
She's looking at David Bowie. I wonder, damn, Dee Dee is my kid's age.
Next morning comes, everybody gets sleep. I like it. You have visions of David Bowie in skin tight pants running around all over the place in your head during the night, Miss Rose. Next morning comes, nice and bright morning. You guys go upstairs and the sun is coming through the windows, and
it seems like I'm walking out of like a dream, basically, Dave. That whole basement level was like a total connection to the past that is never going to be again. And I walk upstairs and it smells like fucking zombie ass all around it. And I just know that those times are gone forever. Whatever little brief momentary lapses that we still experience are fleeting. This world up here is what is real now that I'm back up here.
yeah, now that you left the holodeck of the USS Enterprise, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Velociraptor.
Oh.
No dinosaurs, please.
So when you guys are kind of, getting the kinks out, and you guys actually had a pretty good rest. The last couple days, you've actually been able to rest pretty nicely.
Yeah.
You guys are kind of snacking on a couple things, but as things start to settle down, and you guys are in the middle of eating and drinking and whatnot, you can start to hear a heavy moan coming from outside.
I know I'm gonna go peek out the damn blinds and shit.
Yeah. Well, remember this is a two-story place, so and you had been looking out of the windows, so I would imagine you as you peeking out of the windows on the ground level, you really didn't see a whole lot of anything. You saw a couple shamblers, throughout the streets and how they're intersecting and whatnot. But you can actually hear quite a bit more than what you can actually visually see.
Okay. Yeah.
You can hear a clanging too, like a cling, 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 cling.
A cling? Oh god.
Yeah.
There's a climb upstairs and look out one of those windows. Get the better view.
Yeah. Good idea, Sam.
All right.
Let's not forget the binoculars.
So it
That's
looks
right.
like. Oh, that's right. And you got the
That's what
binoculars.
she found in
Yeah.
that room, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. I told.
God damn it, I got to break that habit. All right, Miss Rose, the host doctor.
Where the gate is, there's a heavy concentration of these shamblers, these zombies as you call them, and they're kind of pushing against the gate, which the gate is kind of like flexing. I mean, it is chained. The gate was chained together, chain wrapped around and locked. But there's actually quite a few of these shamblers. I would say there's probably about 60 to 75 of these, yeah, that have all congregated around pretty much the main gate. The gate seems like it's holding fine, though. I mean, holding up fine. It's a beautiful, you look outside, Sam, out of the window, you get take a deep breath in. It smells like the days of old, just a nice clean breath of fresh air, and the sun is hitting your skin nice and warm. You're in a nice air conditioned house as well. Man, it's like days are good right now. You've kind of for a temporary amount of time, you've kind of forgotten about the past 4 months or so. For a couple minutes, for a little while, anyways, till you wake up and back in hell. You know what I mean?
Right.
What you see out there, Sam?
All sorts of terrible.
I get behind Sam. Head right close to his. I'm looking at trying to follow his line of sight. God damn, there's a bunch of zombies over there, Sam.
And like I said, there's
what we gonna do with all them?
There's some other shamblers kind of, walking around between the houses and, just hopelessly kind of roaming up and down the streets and whatnot. No cars. You don't see any cars, though. It looks
no
like
vehicles at all up in
no. I mean, all of the garages are closed. You even check the garage in this place, and
wasn't there a couple of cars out in front of the gate, though, Dave?
There was,
yeah.
There was a couple.
They were all like flat tires and all that bullshit.
Yeah, correct. Yep.
Didi, I'm wondering why we didn't see all these before. I wonder if they're attracted by us. Maybe they smell us?
Well, we're a little ways from this gate, though, right, Dave?
Yeah.
And they're on our side of the gate, right? Or on the other side of the gate?
No, they're on the other side. But there are some.
Oh, okay.
No,
all right.
like I was saying, most of them, the massive amount of them, the 75 or so, the 75-ish of them, yeah, they're on the other side of the gate. Like I said, the gate is chained up and whatnot.
All right, yeah. See, I was misunderstanding it. Now I thought they were all on our side. Of the gate.
No. There's only, you can only see about. There's only about a dozen shamblers that you can see, but these are the same shamblers that you could see yesterday.
Okay.
When you were on the other side of the gate looking in. Yeah, they're just kind of haplessly roaming around the streets and in between the houses, and but you guys have been in what, 3 houses in this development? There's what, 22? There's 26 houses here. I mean, that's there's a lot of exploring you could still do.
Yeah,
we might find some more bullets.
Exactly. I think we need to take out these stragglers, though. if we just keep ignoring them, they're gonna come creep up behind us when we least expect it and go to biting on us. Probably take a foot off or something. You know how they are.
Just ask
Maybe-
Jack.
Just take off any that we see along.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know,
Most
on the
definitely.
street in front of the house, as you're looking out the window, you can see an empty motorized wheelchair just kind of going down the street in between. Not just kidding.
It's still going.
It's
damn.
still going, man. Oh my gosh.
But we're gonna have to think about something to do with these ones on the other side of the gate, Sam. Like you said, they probably smell us or something. Get some sort of pole and attach one of these Rambo knives to the end of it and just start poking them from the top of the wall or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But if this mob here probably gonna draw more of them. They making a little bit of noise, I imagine, up against the gate and shit right there.
Oh, yeah, they are, and it actually looks like this. I'm going to give you a handout. Speaking
Okay.
of which, there you go. That's pretty much what it looks like.
That's
Oh,
fucking DD right there.
That's
man.
neat.
that is Dee Dee, yeah. That's the look that Dee Dee had as he looked out the window towards the gate.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Oh, I thought that was the look he was giving when he was running away from Cletus.
Well, that was also the look whenever the Zambi bit off Jack's foot, and you have old Sam just gnawing that thing off with a knife, and that was the look that Dee Dee gave also. We'll have to keep that image pretty handy. So we can refer back to what Dee Dee looks
TD
like.
reaction.
Yeah, the Dee Dee reaction. Maybe I'll make maybe I'll kind of like cut that out and make a smooth PNG out of that, and we'll just kind of pop it up once in a while. Oh my. So what to say, you guys? Yeah, and you could probably reach through the the bars at the gate and take these things out.
Okay. Yeah, I say we do some more exploring, Sammy.
Well, I do have the umbrella, so should we want to get some of them through the fence, we can see if we can find something to attach to the umbrella.
Alright, that sounds like a good idea.
Well, there's plenty of other, even in the place that you're
Yeah,
at
broom
now.
handles and
Yeah,
stuff around here or
exactly.
something,
Yeah. I mean, this guy had some rooms down in the garage and whatnot. So yeah, you wouldn't have to do that with the umbrella.
It might rain or something. We might need that umbrella, Miss Rose.
Okay.
Well, I mean, but that would be totally possible though.
I might
that.
want to dress up as Rihanna and start singing under my umbrella or something. I'm gonna need that for a prop, girl. Hang on to it.
I don't know who that is, but okay.
But she probably a Zambi by now. She ain't worried about rain no more. Alright.
Alright.
So what's up with Jack, Dave? Is he like comatose or something right now?
Jack, yeah.
High fever or something?
Yeah, when you guys woke up this morning, Jack, he asked if you were going to explore any more houses, and if you found any, mark the location, because he's just not feeling well right now. And you kind of Miss Rose, she undresses his foot, and it looks a little worse than usual. There's some. Looks like there's a little bit of tissue damage there, and a little bit of, rotting.
It was because he
flesh.
tried to walk up the stairs.
That's what it was.
Could have been that, yeah. But it could have been all of the movement that he's been, doing with his foot the last couple of days. But yeah, he's got some cold sweats going on. He's kind of shivering a little bit.
I say we leave little Samantha here with him and let her practice the medical arts, Ms. Rose.
If she wants to stay, she can do
I'll,
that.
I'll
We
stay.
do get along a lot anyway, so.
All right.
I think I could take him now because he's pretty bad. But I'll tell you what, Mr. Sam. If he turns into one of those walkers, I'll take them. And she pulls out her